Welcome to Where We Knit. My name is Kristen and I'm coming to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I like to do this little video podcast in my local yarn store, Dandelion Fiber Company here in Minneapolis. And this is a little space where I share about what I am knitting, what I have finished, all of my favorite things, crafty or not crafty. So let's get started. This is a unique episode. You saw in the thumbnail at the very beginning of this YouTube video that I have knit all of the smallest things I have ever knit. Not all, but many small things. The smallest things on double pointed needles that I have ever made. And I'm really excited to share them with you. Right now, I am sitting in Dandelion Fiber Company. It is a very gray day, and I have a class after the taping of this. And I am so excited to share these items today. It's just bananas. I have on my No Frills Pullover, or No Frills Sweater, by Petite Knit. I knit this in Garthenor yarns. They are in the UK. I got it at Rhinebeck, not this past year, but the year prior. It is a sock weight yarn, fingering weight yarn, and it is, their base, I believe, is called Presli. I knit it, all of the information that I share with you today is going to be in the show notes. So use that as your reference to find out which yarns I used or the colorways, because I don't always remember those exactly. I paired it with Knitting for Olive Soft Silk Mohair in the color Marzipan, and it is one of my favorite sweaters. I throw it on over pajamas. I use it all year round, actually. On a cold, a cool evening in the summer, I could throw it over a tank top. It's soft to the skin. I love it. Yeah. So it's just a sweet little raglan. And also could be, I mean, if you can crank out sweaters pretty fast, it also would be a really good gift to give to someone this holiday season. I paired it with a pair of, I'm just going to stand up quick, some cords that I made. I do a little dabbling in sewing. This is called the Pamona Pant. I'm sure you've heard of it before if you've sewn or if you've watched other makers on YouTube. These pants are a beginner sewing pattern. Again, the Pamona Pant by Anna Allen. You can see the fabric that I used, I purchased at Lakes Makerie in Minneapolis. And it's this fine whale corduroy that's polka dot and green. Love it. Let's get started. I can't wait to show you what I've made and what I have. Well, I do have a couple of things that I want to talk about that I purchased as well. So I got the ornament, the woodland, Susan B. Anderson. If you don't know her, look her up. She's located in Wisconsin. She is the owner of Dyers Wool Company, and she comes out with these curated boxes that are just fantastic. She has all these little creatures that she has patterns for, but she also has sock patterns and other items, other garments that she creates patterns for. However, I decided to splurge this year and get the, I'm looking down at my notes so I don't mess everything up, the woodland ornament box. It is the collection. I'm gonna put a little video up here of me sort of unboxing it. I believe it's 10 skeins, some full skeins, some mini skeins of yarn to use to make, I believe it's 8 to 10 different patterns of these little woodland ornaments. I'll show you some pictures here, but here's the video of me opening it. You get everything you need, from baker's twine to safety eyes to, I got a beautiful pair of scissors you'll see in this video. And then the yarn. I've never used this yarn before. I've been very intrigued, which is why I splurged and bought this woodland ornament collection. It came to me about maybe 3 weeks ago. And I'm gonna show you some of the yarn. I haven't wound up all of the yarn. There will be extra yarn. If I knit all of the little creatures that are in the pattern PDF, you have to print the pattern yourself. If I knit all of the creatures, I would still have plenty of yarn left over to make something. So these are the ones that I've used so far to make this little gnome. Look at this little woodland gnome. He's so cute. I can't wait to put him on my tree. I think I'm going to knit maybe 2 more of these and put them on gift bags or gift boxes to give to my loved ones that I give gifts to this holiday season. So this is the gnome. This is the only one that I've finished so far, but I will pop a picture up here where you can see the patterns of all the little creatures. I think the first creature is going to be, the woodland creature is going to be the owl, which turns itself inside into an egg and then you turn it back out. It's darling. I do not gravitate towards small items like this, but I'm all about it right now. And this woodland ornament collection has gotten me really excited to dabble more into knitting little ornaments and creatures. So that's what I wanted to tell you. This yarn though, I need to buy some of the yarn from her website. It is 100% wool. It's sourced, it's 100% sourced in the US, woolen spun. She's got several different, I think she has fingering, DK, sport for sure, because that's what I got in the, oh no, I got fingering in the box. Anyway, check out her website. It's linked in the show notes. Susan B. Anderson. If you don't know her, check her out. She is a fabulous designer and oh so talented. So that's one small thing that I finished that I'm really excited about. Oh, here's what the patterns look like. So this is the woodland gnome. Next thing. Are you ready? It's gonna be at the very end too, because it is literally one of the most favorite things that I've ever knit. It's called Santa's Laundry Line. And it's a free pattern by, I don't want to mess up her name, I believe it is European, Eleonore von Castelmur. Everything's in the show notes. Check it out. Santa's Laundry Line. This is actually a gift, but I'm knitting another one for myself because I can't stand it. It's so cute. I don't want to mess it up. Here we go. Santa's hat. Santa's little tiny mittens. Santa's jacket, Santa's scarf, Santa's long undies, complete with the little, I'll show you in the back. There's a little drawer, there's a little open door to go to the bathroom. Santa's pants and Santa's boots. What? I just put it on baker's twine. I got a big container or a little basket, bag of these on Amazon. And this is Santa's Laundry Line. I love it so much. I'm gonna hang one in a window in my kitchen, but here's what I was saying. Here's his little long undies with the little draw back. Isn't this adorable? I knit it out of Knit Picks fingering weight yarn, sock yarn. I put it in the show notes. I can't remember exactly what it is right now, but check it out. It's a free pattern. It would be an amazing holiday gift to someone, or it would also be really cute, even if you did the hats or something. Speaking of hats, I'm also all about this, the mini hat garland. I haven't done a ton of them to finish, but it has, this pattern is by Emily Ross. It's $6.95, and it gives you about, I would say maybe 6 to 8 different patterns of different hats to put on this garland. So I'm gonna finish this one too. These I think I'm just gonna hang on my tree. This garland I'm gonna hang on my tree and just make a bunch of them. Darling, the tiniest little color work and the tiniest little, like look at this little swirly hat. These, I just used scrap yarn. I mean, why not? You have these little scraps everywhere. Oh, here's another, here's another thing that I did. Tiniest knits. Ready for this one? This pattern is $9.95. It's by Greene, and it's called All of the Ornaments. Now these I did knit last year and tie to packages and make little tiny hangers out of floral wire. Aren't they so, I mean, the tiniest. This one I'm not done doing the duplicate stitch because you can't see the little design on it. And then here's one, I just have to finish the sleeve on. Are you kidding me? They are just, yeah. So all of the ornaments, that one is called, although I really like Greene. I mean, she was, I took her sweater camp years ago to learn how to knit a cabled sweater. So I'm partial to her patterns myself, but I mean, people, little scrap yarn. I can make one every night during the holiday season, tie them on gifts, put them on your tree, make a garland out of them. They're adorable. You can find lots of patterns though for these little mini sweaters on Ravelry. Check them out. Last thing I think is like genius for a cute gift for your babysitter or I don't know, any teen in your life. I think I'm gonna give one to my secretary at work on like a Starbucks cup. Oops, that's the back because you can see the whatever. Look at this. I didn't block it yet because I just finished it last night. It's called the Cuppy Sweater by Rosemary, or she goes by Romi Hill on Ravelry. The Cuppy Sweater. It's just this little like koozie, but wouldn't it be so cute on a white to-go coffee cup with like a gift card for the coffee shop or whatever in the inside? I'm bananas over these. It's so cute. The pattern is $5 on Ravelry. Use scrap yarn. It's knit and worsted weight yarn. You do like a provisional cast on. I don't think you have to, but depending upon the size of the cup, really, I love it so much. I gotta put it back on my cup because I think it's so cute. So that's what I've been busy doing. All of these little tiny things that will be, I think, amazing little gifts for the people that you love or the people that you are grateful for in your life. Check them out. What else have I been up to this week? Oh, I had COVID. Yeah, I work in a petri dish pretty much with boogers everywhere and kids that don't cover their mouth because they're 5. Of course they don't. And fingers and noses and mouths and yuck. And last Friday, this past Friday, I had 6 students gone. I was like, that's weird. And then I kind of got the sniffles, but I live by Zicam, those little nose swabs. So I got myself some Zicam, did it all weekend, taught classes here, hopefully didn't spread it. I know I didn't spread it because they were here yesterday too and they didn't get it. But yeah, I had COVID. So Sunday night I started feeling really junky and I try to put in for a sub as soon as possible so somebody picks it up. So I tested for COVID, positive. I did decide to get the medicine for COVID, and within 2 days, I was back to normal. Like, I stayed home from school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, went back masked on Thursday because I tested negative, and I am at 100%. I might be a little tired from having it, but I'm so grateful I have a body that could kick it, and people, be careful. It really kicked my buns the 2 days I did really have it bad. So, it's serious. So I want to say I got a lot of knitting done, but I also had to do a lot of resting and sleeping, and I think that also helped. But again, I'm grateful that my body could kick it because it was not fun. The Normous Sweater Knit Along has finished here at Dandelion Fiber Company, and it was so fun. And I'm gonna put a little video up here of all of the different color combinations were amazing. My friend Rianda did the one that was the colors that the designer used. I have to knit it again. It was a quick knit. It was like, I think it was sport plus mohair. And my friend Joan did a baby one that was these greens. It's so cute. But check out all the different color combinations in the video. It was just chef's kiss. I will bring mine, or I will wear mine next time I tape, because it's definitely worth showing. I don't know why I didn't wear it today. I think mostly because I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to wear this no frills sweater so badly. And I also think I do want to feature that the fact that if you can knit a sweater quickly, this is a great gift knit, because I don't gift sweaters, I gift little things, but I do think that this could be a great gift. All right, what am I gonna knit for holiday gifts? I've picked one thing and I'm going bananas over it. It's the small fry scarf by Samantha Guerin. I have knit one once before with just scrap yarn that I had just like in my stash, and I didn't pick the right yarn. I wear the scarf, I'm not even gonna show it, but this time I did pick the right yarn. So you know I'm pals with Susie from Fiber MacGyver. Fiber MacGyver is a hand-dyed yarn company here in Minnesota. She travels around. She was at Rhinebeck this year. She has amazing colors, amazing bases, and one of her bases I'm featuring today because I'm using it for all of my holiday gifts. I've mentioned it before. This came in the mail. We live close, but she popped it in the mail to me because I had COVID. But these are the colors I'm using. I'm probably gonna grab a little bit more too. This color is Brick. Now, I wanna finish saying, this is Sheno Wool. This is a sport weight yarn. Friends, I'm in video editing mode and realize that I am calling it Sheno, and it's Sheno Wool. I apologize for my mispronunciation. Sort of deep kind of brick red, which is, this one's called Brick Red. This one is called Champagne. I love just a nice creamy white. And this one is called Casey. Do you want to know why this one's called Casey? It's Casey Apple of Young Folk Knits. So she did a color for Casey. So I've started it. This color is denim. Like it couldn't be, I believe it's denim. Yeah, denim. So you can see 100 grams, 312 yards. So beautiful. But here is what the scarf looks like. This one has like this little true like variegation tonal to it. But the great thing about this pattern that Samantha Guerin created and designed is that it's like, it's not a Sophie scarf. It's a little bit, well here's a picture of it. It's a little bit bulkier. You could wear it over a sweater or a shirt. More cowl type, I would say. But you can wear it with a jacket, and it's stunning. So my son is a senior this year, and he has had 4 teachers / one as a counselor for college and career counseling. These teachers, they're all women, so I'm gonna call them women. These women have knocked it out of the park for this kid. He had such a good high school experience. He went to private school here in Minneapolis or Richfield, and I am making each of them one of these scarves. Plus, I'm going to make them for 2 other friends. So I have a total of 6 of these small fry scarves to finish. And I'll finish them because the great thing about the pattern is that you're not purling, and it's both charted and written out. I don't know if I am the minority because I like to see it written out versus charted. I have it on my iPad and I just mark it off. It's very potato chippy. You can just keep going, keep going, keep going. And they knit up quick, so for me. So I'm gonna do 6 of them. 6, yeah. So I have yarn for 4, and then I'm gonna get 2 other colors from Susie for using this Sheno wool. So do you know about Sheno wool? You're starting to hear about it. I'm starting to hear about it a little bit more. Oh, and also one other thing with Susie's business is that you get a little barber cord and needle stoppers with the order. There might be a minimum amount of order, I'm not sure. I did put her link for this yarn and her website in the show notes, as well as the link to the pattern for the small fry scarf. Let's talk about Sheno wool. Sheno wool is US based. Jeannie Carver is the mastermind behind it. I am looking down because there's so much to talk about. I'm not going to share everything about this wool with you, but it is worth looking up. There is a documentary coming out about Jeannie Carver and her whole movement with this Sheno wool. So it's a cooperative of 10 ranches. This, I want to call it a ranch, but they are the first farm/ranch where the wool that they have from their animals is double certified by the Responsible Wool Standard, which means it ensures the welfare of the sheep, the people who work with them, and it's fully traceable. Located in the state of Oregon. Check it out, people. It is so soft and luxurious, but a good price point, and dyes up beautiful for the fiber artists who are dyers. It comes, like Susie has it, Fiber MacGyver has it in DK, fingering, and sport. Check it out. If you want to try out a new to you yarn, this is the yarn to try out for 2025. I don't know, I can't say enough about it. I'm really pumped to use it as holiday gifts. When you block it, it's just buttery and soft. Susie's done sweaters for herself. Speaking of Susie, I do want to tell you that if you're in the Minneapolis, St. Paul, or you live in Minnesota, Twin Cities area, and you are in town perhaps for the holiday weekend, there is a pop-up here at Dandelion Fiber Company on Small Business Saturday. I want to scream to the rooftops about Small Business Saturday. Support all your favorite small businesses. Check out new small businesses and support them. There's big box stores everywhere. You could always purchase from big box stores, but these small stores really rely on having customers check them out and support them in your making, in your buying, in your everyday life. So check them out. But about Small Business Saturday, there's also a really cute vintage shop next door that's going to be open on Small Business Saturday. Susie's bringing Madge, her little camper, and it's going to have a lot of her bases here. If you want a chance to check out that Sheno wool, that is your time to check it out. So if you follow Dandelion Fiber Company on Instagram, they will have a little pop-up piece about everything that they're doing for Small Business Saturday. So come check them out. All right, what's next? What's new? Let's talk about what's new in this store. There's a new update of Ritual Dyes. They have some new colors on both Priestess and Fae, which is their silk mohair. They're beautiful colors. Actually, I'm gonna go get some. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. So here is False Indigo. This is their silk mohair. It's called Fae and Moonflower. So we got some new beautiful mohair by Ritual Dyes. This is just an amazing, I'm not even doing it justice, it's an amazing green called Green Tourmaline. This is Forage. This is a personal favorite. It's kind of a mauve-y with a little bit of yellow in it. And this pink is just portocala. Like these, really, just check them out. So the Priestess is a 4-ply DK weight, superfine merino wool, 100 grams, 218 yards. So DK weight, it'd be a really fast knit for something. It's so beautiful. So that's kind of something new that's in the store. Ooh, one other thing that's new in the store that I bought. Where is it? Here it is. These are these little cases. Okay, I should have gotten another one. Hang on, I'm gonna get it, hang on. It's called the Stitch Case. Genius. Okay, the Stitch Case is perfect for me because I have my stuff in tons of different bags. But this one, look at the little individual for your stitch markers. This is for like bigger things. I also have a scissor that fits in here. Stitch markers, a little barber cord, a little like progress keeper, all put into the Stitch Case. Perfect stocking stuffer. It's by Comma Craft Company. They're $12. Easy, fun. If you have a fiber friend, that'd be a great little gift. So that's one other thing that I wanted to talk about that's in the store. Let's move on to favorite things. It's kind of a quick episode. Favorite things. All right, so I'm bananas about the shoes, the shoe brand called Rothy's. Rothy's, I think I've had these shoes. I have like little pair of tennis shoes from them. I have couple pairs of driving moccasins. I have these little like pull-on boots in both black and navy. And now I have these mules. I have them in black, and then I have them in this little camel color. Okay. You're probably wondering, why do you have so many pairs of just this brand? Number one, they give a teacher discount. I don't know if they still do, but they did over the pandemic. And they're 100% washable. Yes, I did say that, and I've washed them. So you take the sole out. Now the mules are, like these mules that I have, they're wool. So not all of them are, but the ones that I have are wool. I wear them in the winter. So the wool ones you can't wash. But the driving moccasins, the slip-on boots, all of those are 100% washable. You take the sole out, throw them in the wash, let them dry, air dry, put the sole back in, fit perfectly, no changes. Like, they're fantastic. So Rothy's, and they're having a sale right now. They started their Black Friday sale early. So Rothy's, check them out. They have such comfortable shoes for all types of feet, young, old. They're snappy, they're cute. I also have a couple pairs of their flats. They come in super cute, different patterns. Here's my brown ones. I'm wearing them today. So they kind of have like a little herringbone to them. I wear them to school. I wear them out. They're awesome. So favorite thing, Rothy's. Rothy's shoes, just any of them, any style that fits your feet or that you love. Oh, here's my other favorite thing. You're gonna think, okay, I should literally be the face for talking about Trader Joe's because I bring them up all the time. Okay, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, go to the baking section. Run, don't walk. They sell out every time I'm there. Caramel sea salt baking chips. So instead of chocolate chips, what? Okay, I eat like 5 every night after dinner. They're just like my favorite little like closure to the meal. So I eat them just plain, but I also last weekend I made chocolate chip cookies, just my normal chocolate chip recipe, and I put in these chips instead of chocolate chips. Now my next experiment is to do chocolate chips and these baking chips. Can't wait. Yum, they're delicious. They kind of taste like caramel. They kind of taste like caramel. They kind of taste like butterscotch. So Like if you know, okay, this is such a Minnesota thing. I'm going to talk about bars for a second. People in other places might be, what is she talking about? Okay, it's in like a 9 by 13 inch pan, and you like, it's like a cookie, but instead of a cookie, you cut them into squares. They're called bars. People in Minnesota, in the Midwest, know what a good bar is, but there's not a pattern. There's a recipe for a bar that is my absolute favorite called the 7-layer bars. If you know, you know. It's like a graham cracker crust with coconut, chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, pour evaporated milk over the top. I know, it's like a sugar like burst, and then you bake them. They're my favorite. I love them. I only have them like once a year, but anyway. Caramel sea salt baking chips at Trader Joe's, another favorite. And then lastly, I know I mentioned it already, favorite, Santa's laundry line. Can't get enough of it. So in the next episode, I'll probably have some progress on my Samantha Guerin small fry scarves. I hope I have a couple done. I will show you in the next episode my Norma sweater and try to convince you to knit it because it's amazing. And who knows what else, probably 3 more favorite things. Can't wait. I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend if you celebrate. I am headed to see my in-laws in Kansas City, and I'm headed to see my son who's gone away to college. I haven't seen him for a while. And then back here to teach some classes. It would really be helpful if you followed me on Instagram and pushed the subscribe button on this episode. It helps my channel, and I can't wait to see you next time. I am grateful for you. Don't forget to hug the people that you love and tell them that you love them, and happy everything. Bye.